Yeah, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. What's up? Good, popping, crack, percolate. What's really good? It's man Theo Butler. Welcome to an offbeat episode of I Ain't Saying, I'm Just Saying with the Rock With Me Nation. Y'all see what we got? Y'all saw the title. Y'all saw the title. Y'all see the folks involved in this. It's more than them, trust me, and everything like that. And I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. And I don't know if you are fans of Country Wayne. I am. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. What's going on, Big Chad? What's going on? I'm a fan. I am. That said, you know, as a fan, I do look at stuff sometimes, and I look at the response of everybody else around me, and I'm like, so y'all not interesting. So before we begin, like, share, subscribe. You like, leave a comment. You don't like, leave a constructive comment. Constructive. I feel like I gotta say that. Constructive. Big Chad say he watches stuff sometimes. Feel like I gotta say constructive. Now, mind you, this isn't me criticizing his content. In no shape, form, or fashion is this me criticizing. This is me getting ready to make an astute observation from the content in regards to this particular storyline, and folks' response to it in regards to the particular storyline. So the storyline in question started with these two. Actually, no, we can say it starts before then. His brother Arby, his younger brother Arby, is involved. Now, you got Wayne. Wayne is the slick talker. He can talk himself out of hell if he was there. That's just his character. He can talk himself damn near out of anything and everything. So in essence, he really don't face any repercussions or consequences for being. I'm trying to make sure I say this right. For being who he is, like it's just no repercussions or consequences for that. So then you got Anthony. Well, first, my bad, you got Arby. Arby is his younger brother, and Arby is, well, Arby for whatever reason attracts strong-willed women. The young lady that came before Shayla, she had a lot of masculine energy. Let's just say that. And then Shayla. Now, mind you, Wayne was messing with Amber. He was messing with Amber. And Shayla was Amber's best friend. I say it was. I'll tell you why in a second, why that's just was Amber's best friend. And so Arby wanted Wayne to ask Amber to hook him up with one of her homegirls. Be careful what you ask for. Amber did it. She hooked him up with Shayla. All right. Now, somewhere along the line, Amber realizes Wayne ain't gonna marry her, and she wants to be married. She realizes that. Over here, off in the cuff, we got Rolanda. Rolanda and Anthony then got together. Rolanda's an older woman. This is not, none of this is out of the ordinary. Did I tell y'all Country Wayne is a comedian? Did I tell y'all he's a comedian? Okay, well, maybe I should have led with that. He's a comedian, and his content back in the day, when I say back in the day, I'm gonna say 2018 funny, helped bring me out of a dark place. He was one of those comedians that I went for their content to get my mind off of real world stuff. In essence, he was an escape from reality. Him, Big Jaw, Sade, the crew is stupid crew. Yeah, all Fenario, yeah, Jamal, yeah, all them were who I use, and some I still use to this day. I do. So some not as much as others, but I still do that. So that's what I was. So we got Wayne. Wayne is dealing with Amber, right? Amber introduces Arby, Wayne's younger brother, to her best friend, Shayla. You with me so far? Cool. Then you got Anthony over here. Anthony and Rolanda. Now, Anthony and Rolanda used to deal with each other. They did. They did. They used to deal with each other. Wayne, Rolanda, and Anthony become business partners. They all become business partners. You got Amber, who after she realizes Wayne ain't the marrying type, they not together, her and Anthony link up. Her and Anthony link up. Here's the thing. She never stops messing with Wayne. She's in a relationship. They're going together. Can I say that? Now, neither one had a conversation about whether or not they were in an open or monogamous relationship. But I know this started off as a comedy skit. This started off as a comedy skit, and somewhere along the line, the writer said, well, no, we don't want that. Kind of like, remember Hillman? Remember Hillman, the college, the fictional college, different world? You remember how that just started off as a regular college? And then the second season, they switched to HBCU? So, I don't want folks to think we're not paying attention to the writing. The writing started off as comedy. Wayne is him. He just do what he want to do. Well, somewhere along the line, I wasn't notified. I don't believe any of us were. It switched from being a comedy to what in the hell y'all got going on right here? And me, I'm sitting up here like this. I'm a writer. So I'm sitting up like, how far are you going to take this before you get past the point of no return? And Theo, what do you mean? When it's no longer funny. How far are you finna take this before? Because you can still make certain stuff funny and then get to a point where it's no longer a laughing matter. I'm sitting here watching. And you looking at the folks' responses. Because now it went from, oh, this funny to, oh, she ain't this. See how the tone then shifted in the skit as well as the comments. Now, folks' integrity, character, figuratively and literally being questioned. Is that she ain't this. Now, here's the thing. Wayne, his character in these skits, the number one rule to cheating is don't tell nobody. If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do it, it shouldn't really be, but only 3 folks know. You, God, and the other person. That ain't nobody else's business. And by and large, aside from Arby seeing what Wayne got going on, Wayne keeps his business to himself. Amber didn't do that. Amber didn't do that. No. First of all, Shayla, Amber's best friend, didn't respect Wayne because she knew Amber wanted to, watch this, Amber wanted to be with Wayne. She felt like Wayne was dogging her best friend out. And you know what? Shayla was right. She was. And she's literally watching her best friend get dogged out willfully, get dogged out, and got a good man. Say it one more time. Yeah, because see, Amber cheated on Anthony up until the day they got married. I don't know when that became something we just looked past, we just okay and everything. First of all, I didn't know when it was okay to cheat in a relationship, and I've done it. I'm here to tell you, I never once thought I was doing right. I never did. I didn't, because you sneaking around for a reason. You keeping a secret for a reason. You doing something you don't want nobody else to know about. And more often than not, it's because you doing something you ain't got no business doing. But she kept bragging to Shayla. And Shayla's sitting up here looking at Arby like, because Arby ain't really trying to be married. See what I just said? Arby, even though his character get kind of like ran over by women, his character really ain't trying to get married. So in that sense, he's moving no different than Wayne. Shayla sitting up here looking at Amber, who got Anthony, who at this particular point in time ain't doing nothing aside from being faithful to Amber. Oh, yeah. And Amber wants expensive every damn thing. Do we not remember when Anthony was about to have a damn... No, he had a heart attack. We had a heart attack. We don't remember how much money Amber was spending unnecessarily for the wedding while she was smashing Wayne. Yes. This particular, because we looking at it, it's still kind of, because we looking at Anthony as like the simp and everything like that. But there still can be some saving grace if you just correct course. No, we're not. We're not going to correct course. We better keep it going. When was the point of no return? When Shayla started having wet dreams about Anthony. That was the point of no return. Because what did she do? Because we keep looking past this part. While Amber was still on her foolishness, right? What did Shayla do? Because Amber didn't go to Anthony's place. Amber stayed at her place. That's odd considering they were married, right? Anthony, she had a place. Anthony had a place. Anthony said he was going home. And do we know what Anthony did? Anthony went home. What did Shayla do? Follow him. What did she do? Follow him. Y'all married. Why y'all going to two separate spots? Amber even asked, girl, you not going to spend the night? No, child, I'm tired. Tired of watching you dog Anthony out here. She finna go make a play. What did I say the number one rule to cheating is? Keep your mouth closed. Don't say nothing to nobody. You never know who envious of what you got going on. You whether it would have been Wayne, somebody would have been checking for Wayne, or whether somebody would have been checking for Anthony. Keep your business to yourself. Did not happen. And what did Shayla do? Well, hell, she knew every damn thing that was going on in Amber and Anthony's relationship because Amber kept telling her. She basically left the door wide open. Wide open. And what was Amber doing while she was spending time with Wayne? Neglecting her boyfriend, her fiance, and her husband. That's what she was doing. Did they ever have a discussion about whether or not they were in a open relationship, open engagement, or an open marriage, or did folks just make assumptions? Okay, well, that joke stopped being funny a long time ago. Shayla got pregnant. Anthony's and ain't Arby's, right? Everybody's an incredible actor, actress. I don't know what we going for here. I know I don't know. Because when I look at the comments, we're talking about black men and black women. I'm gonna say it again. We're talking about black men and black women. You don't hear nobody breaking it down like that. No, Anthony's wrong because he's cheating on because he got a baby with Shayla. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Though I'm not going to defend what Anthony did, but I'm also not going to act like Amber's a victim because Amber is not a victim. If she's a victim of her own actions from beginning to end. See, as I said, I've done it myself, cheated on somebody. You're wrong. Whether you are dating that person, whether you're engaged to that person, whether you're married to that person, you're wrong. There's no excuse for it. Now, once you find out someone has cheated on you, you're wrong to retaliate. But how many people like to say, oh, you should just forgive? No. Wayne was Anthony's business partner, and to a degree, they were friends. Now, while we have this playing out, Amber's going through, her character's going through something, right? Anthony's character's going through something, right? Shayla's character's going through something, right. You know whose character isn't going through anything. Now, mind you, what Anthony's going through, we could say is realistic. What Amber's going through is realistic. We could say that. What Shayla's going through, we could say is realistic. We cannot say what's realistic is that the character that Wayne plays escaped any responsibility, any accountability whatsoever. And therein lies the confusion in regards to, okay, is this a comedy or is this drama? Because if this is drama, then Wayne character didn't learn no lesson. Still ain't. So what? Because I'm looking at the message boards and I'm looking at it. You can say it what it is. It's right down the gender line. Women. Because guys, we're going to say Anthony a simp. We either going to say Anthony a simp or Anthony ain't wrong. Well, you looking at way too, it's down the gender lines though. Well, the women, oh, well, Anthony wrong. He is. He ain't the only one though. And if we gonna be mad, we ain't mad about from day one till now. Like, did we? Because my question is, are we okay with that? This is imagery. This is representation. And I'm looking at very real comments. Are we saying we're okay with that? It's okay to cheat on the person you're in a relationship with up until the day you get married? You wake up wedding day in the arms of somebody else and then marry somebody different? Is that what we're saying is okay? Are we saying as long as you're not married, you can do whatever you want to do? That's crazy. I know damn good and well that ain't what that is. I know damn. I don't give a damn if you the person cheating. You better not find out you got cheated on. I'm gonna go ahead and say it for what it is. I don't give a damn who it is, what you doing, how many you got. Damn it, you can have 20. You better not find out one of them 20 showing anybody else some time and attention. You better not. You finna feel some type of way. Cause you like, oh, I don't give a damn how cavalier your attitude is. Well, I got damn, I can get me some more. You still trying to figure out what's going on over here though. Now, mind you, some folks gonna take this some type of way. Did I criticize the acting? No, I didn't. Those folks gonna take it that way. Did it seem like I was hating? No, I did not. I hope not. I hope it don't sound like I was hating. Because I know folks like to take stuff and say, did I just ask some questions? Some fair questions. Because Anthony going through hell right now, as he should. as you should. It ain't that much damn alcohol in the world. Theo, what you saying? You ain't never that damn drunk. I've been drunk before. You ain't never that damn drunk. Somebody come on knocking on. I don't give a damn what she look like. You ain't never that damn drunk. Hey, what you? Hey, shut. I didn't been sloppy drunk. I ain't never been that damn drunk. I ain't never been that damn drunk. But I ain't tell my business either. Say what? I said I didn't tell my business either. Oh, no. I knew, she knew, he knew. That's it. I don't need no video footage. I don't need no voice recordings. I don't need no letters written nowhere, nothing like no, I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. I don't need to even save your name in the phone. I recognize it when your number pop up. I don't need all that. What we doing all that for? what we doing all that? So I'm not even looking at it. I'm like, I knew I was wrong. Just say it one more time. I knew I was wrong. Now, that said, I face some real life consequences for my action. Oh no, I ain't never get to do what Wayne did. Cause somebody mad. Now let me just go ahead and say it like this. As many ladies as he's interacted with, you mean to tell me ain't nobody showed out? It's always one. I don't give a damn how smooth your talk game is. I do not care. I don't care how nice your I don't care. I know Chris Brown got that song. I'm gonna put it down. You gonna fall in love. I'm gonna put it down. And I know Neo got this song like how I said I'm not but girl, I'm not addicted to sex, but girl, I guarantee if you lay with me, yeah, I get all that, I understand that. But it's always one out there that's bat hell crazy. And she not gonna take that. Well, I know he ain't got it from because Anthony was supposed to whoop his ass. All that running around that table, all that no, that's real life consequence. Come on now. Come, fellas, ladies, talk to me. Talk. If Amber can run up on Shayla and lump up Shayla, right? That's what she did. Shayla had that coming. She was dead ass wrong. You don't sleep with your best friends. You don't do that. The ex, none of that. No, you don't do that. Well, Wayne ain't got his ass whooped. And he's the instigator behind this whole damn thing. Why don't you just leave Amber alone? She is engaged to your business partner. And your business partner, low key, has been telling you his business to a degree. Wayne's character ain't got the ass whooping that's been due him since Anthony found out. Damn all that other stuff. He's supposed to, as big as Anthony is, he's supposed to drag Arby and Wayne. And if Dalen is his friend, if Arby want to smoke, he's supposed to beat his ass too. All this talk about, oh no, man, I don't want to hear that. Man, y'all wasn't married when she was cheating. Y'all weren't married when she was cheating. She was cheating. She was cheating. She was lying. She wasn't wife material before they got married. And I mean, when I say before, I mean she was not wife material up until the day, the moment, the second she said, I do. She was never wife material. She never conducted herself like a wife. And mind you, I'm saying this because too many of us act like we don't know this. You don't wait till the day you get married to conduct yourself like a husband or a wife. No, you're supposed to already be doing that. You're supposed to already be doing that. But I see so many of us, and mind you, what does Wayne like to say? What it was, Jesus keep it popping? Jesus keep it popping? That's not Jesus like. And we get on Tyler Perry for the messages that he be sending, and but the messages be on point. You feel how you want to about Tyler Perry and whatever else he do and everything, may or may not be doing, but no, they on point. You might get tired of the message. The message is the message. Well, over here, I'm looking at a comedian, and I'm not criticizing him being funny. I'm not criticizing him as an actor. I'm not criticizing the other actors, even though to the guy that plays Ant, stop playing them roles. Stop playing them roles before you get typecast. Stop playing them roles. As a matter of fact, you need to go to the writers right now and ask them to change that. Stop, because you've been playing this character for far too long. And I know why you getting your bread, my guy, and I'm happy for you. I gotta believe you want more than this. Well, folks get used to seeing you like this. Well, let's just go ahead and say George Reed found it very difficult stepping outside of Superman. So that's just me. That's just me. Just step up out of that. But back to the story. No, Wayne's character was supposed to get his ass drug a long time ago. That ass whooping was supposed to come. If we can sit up here and congratulate Amber for putting hands on Shayla, saying Shayla had it coming, okay. Well, Wayne was supposed to get his ass whooped. Wayne was supposed to be, and I get it. That's his channel. You got a certain image to maintain. Well, if Funny is as Funny does, then funnily speaking, your character's supposed to get his ass whooped. Just that. But that said, what were we getting away from it? I don't know. Because like I said, it stopped being funny a long time ago, and this skit is still running. This skit is still running, and it's getting messier, messier, messy. Messy, like it ain't funny. It's messy. Why though? Why though? And I'm not the only one that feel that way, because there are some people that have left comments saying, hey, what we got going on, I used to come over here for the funny and stuff like that. So I'm not the only one, but I'm asking the question, like, I get it, your channel, because first, do what you won't you get you that's not what I know. Yeah, I got my YouTube channel. Yeah, I could, but I'm just asking. I'm just asking, what am I supposed to be taking? Because it ain't funny. It's messy. It is definitely messy. And ooh, Lord, and the plot line is getting messier and messier, because now you find out Shayla's dad is cheating on Shayla's mom. What's next? Shayla's mom gonna smash Anthony? Keep up with these notes. I'm gonna get on this. I'm gonna keep up with these notes. What did say, Chad? Yes, sir, Big John. They keep me laughing. They did. Salute. What's going on now? Tell them what's going on. Professor Film Family's in the building. What's going on? What's going on? I just wanted to chop it up and everything. What's going on, Big Jermaine? What's going on? We in here. Yeah, the writers. I don't know what I'm supposed to take away from that. I don't. Because I'm asking myself, because I said I indicted myself. I said I used to cheat. I did. And I'm saying to myself, okay, Theo, no, I ain't never been cool with being cheated on. I ain't. I could have been cheating. I ain't never been cool. I'm just being honest with you. I ain't never been cool with being cheated on. And then we could say this dude, he was like my best friend, business partner. We were in the same group, whatever. The young lady I was with at the time, a beautiful daughter together and everything like that, she let it be known that Buddy tried her. Oh, the devil is a lie. I fronted Buddy. He didn't say nothing to me. We at the club, slid right on off in the restroom. Let me holler at you real quick. Oh, we trying to do, hey, bro, don't ever do that again. Ever. 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 Man, I look at me. Look at me and understand what I'm saying to you. Ever try her like that again. Matter of fact, don't let it be where you don't just try her. Don't try any female or that I'm dealing with, or we gonna have a problem. Dead ass. Friendship, nothing. None of that's gonna matter. We good? You ain't get that from Anthony. You ain't get that from Anthony. You ain't get that. You ain't get that. No, because Wayne kept feeling like he could try Anthony. He still feel like Anthony saw. Man, they ass whooping. Ass whooping. What's going on? I tell my cousin there's always a cleanup woman out there ready to slide you up. Keep your mouth closed. If you got a good one, you know who need to know you got a good one? You and God. Especially when you know damn good and well your friend ain't got what you got. Keep your damn mouth closed. Keep your mouth. What's going on, Grand Madam? My spiritual advisor in the building. What I missed? We just talked about the show, Grand Madam. We just talking about Coco's back and hot as fish grease with Anthony. But see, that's the point. She hot as fish grease at Anthony. This sin don't start with Anthony, and that's the writers consistently wanted to be on Anthony. No, this sin started with Wayne. This sin started with Wayne. It ain't even start, but it go in order. Wayne, Amber, Shayla, Anthony. You see how I see? Because Anthony wasn't having wet dreams about Shayla. As a matter of fact, Anthony was, when he was sober, he was looking at Shayla like she was crazy. Like, what? You all right? You good? Because remember, Shayla had been trying Anthony before he finally succumbed. She had been trying Anthony. She had been telling her sister, I'm going to get him. They call me the griot for a reason. I'm going to get him. Been plotting on that dude. Now, when I said Wayne, Amber, Shayla, Anthony, what does it say about Amber's awareness skills as a woman that she didn't know her best friend was plotting on her? How your man asking you, do you notice your homegirl acting strange, but you don't know it? As a matter of fact, Coco told Amber Shayla was acting strange. Coco told Amber a long time ago, keep Shayla out your business. Keep Shayla out your business. She told her that. Wayne, see, they ain't gonna get me like that. Wayne, Amber, Shayla, Anthony. Yeah, it go in that order right there. It go in that order right there. And what we want to do is say, oh no, I'm going back to Wayne, which once again, she want to know. I want the writers to write it right. I want somebody to come along and be like, you know what? This all started with you. And maybe it need to be Rolanda's character to come out and say, this all started with you. Why? Because you knew you knew they were together. You knew they were seeing each other. You knew they were engaged. You knew they were about to get married. And you and him were business partners. And at no point in time, even as a man, did you respect what he had going on? Nope, it started with you. And to this day, you ain't got your pound of flesh taken out of you for that. You just walking by skirting. You went from Amber to another young lady, to another young lady, to another young lady. And now you with PR. And the only reason why you with PR is because you know Anthony and PR used to have something going on. That's the only reason. Your character is this particular character. And your character don't exist in the real world. That his character does not exist in the real world. Ain't nobody letting Wayne Colley's character walk around and ain't no. And he don't know nobody like that. Yeah, old Brody cheating. Yeah, Brody cheating for real. Yeah, Woody Woodpecker going to hit on L. I see the order now. Yeah, Amber's out to lunch as you can get. She's too used to being the queen bee. Yep, got outsmarted. And the reason why she got outsmarted by Shayla is because to a degree, Amber never saw Shayla on her level. So I don't know. I don't know what you plan on doing with it. That's the storyline. Like I said, I didn't say nobody could act. Everybody is an incredible actor. I'm not, and I don't want nobody saying, well, he jealous. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Clearly I'm keeping up, right? Clearly I'm keeping up, right? So that ain't what that is. That folks like to that shows you how contagious infidelity is. It's all about the energy. Boy, look at him. Boy, look at him. And I'm telling you, As somebody that used to do it, I never hung out with others that did. Nope. I don't want to know your business, and you not finna know mine. That's what that is. And whatever you got going on over there, I do not want to have any type of impact on what I got going on over here. So that's not realistic. It is when you look at Anthony Amber, just self-contained Anthony Amber Shayla, that is realistic. It's messy, but stuff like that does happen. But Wayne's character, oh no, somebody didn't touch you by now. You ain't walking around like that. Because if I'm Anthony, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. Because you got to draw that line somewhere. You got to draw that line somewhere. You can't mess with your heart. I don't give it. Like I said, I ain't ever been that damn drunk. I ain't ever been that damn drunk, and I ain't gonna ever be that damn drunk. You do not mess with your ladies, homegirls, nothing. No, no. You doing too much then. You doing way too damn much at that particular point in time. You don't do that. You do that. Sidebar. Rafi's guest starring on NCIS Origin, and Rico is on Single Black Female 3. I've seen Kendrick on other shows too. You know, I did see Rafi on NCIS, and I was happy. Like, now here's the thing, and I need to say this so people can appreciate what I'm saying. The amount of brothers and sisters he's put on, that's to be applauded. That forget writing and anything like that. We folks can disagree with scripts, writing, everything like that. No, when you put the amount of brothers and sisters on that he has, you know what? At nothing but the highest praise. Nothing. And he's doing it. When I remember a comedian, I won't mention the comedian's name, saying that, oh man, you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. And Big Mike was like, hey, man, you don't know what that dude got going on over there on YouTube. Big Mike stood up for him and everything like that. Mike bless. He stood up for him. And Mike. Theo, man, stop that storyline. Stop that storyline. Stop that storyline. Stop that storyline. Because stop that storyline. Because you the last person we got left for some jokes and everything like that. Stop that storyline. Stop that storyline. Let's go ahead and find out that Rashad was lying because he was jealous of you and Sonny. Let's have it where you and Hulk hug it out, y'all cousins and everything like that. Ain't nobody trying to watch nothing with no cousins out here talking about they trying to delete each other over some stupid stuff and some nonsense. Fix that storyline. Fix that. fix that. Because that, once again, that's a messy storyline. And what happened to the jokes? There is a difference between messiness and comedy. It is. Distinct difference. But that's it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I just wanted to come speak on that. You may not agree. Say it's a safe space. But clearly, we know I do watch it. So can't nobody say I don't know. I partake of it. I do. I'm just now I'm waiting for it to get back to being funny. Like if I had to say that, I'm waiting for, regardless of whoever is starring in, because Sarah's storyline ain't funny. Erica's storyline ain't funny. D got a consistent storyline, but if D is the funniest storyline we got going on, that's a problem. if his storyline is where I gotta go to get the humor over there, that's crazy. I like Uncle Buddy. I did. I thought Uncle Buddy was funny. I did. I thought Uncle Buddy was funny. I thought Uncle Buddy was funny. And I know as a comedian, you evolve and everything like that. So you're not necessarily going to do what you did in the past. But I'm pretty sure there are other characters that he could play that would be just as funny. But Uncle Buddy was funny. And Wayne can rap. He did a whole skit where the dude, the drug dealer and everything like that, you know, the dude was spitting. I said, okay, well, Country Wayne got me something. So I don't want yeah, it's the humor. And what I will say is this, I will add this to it. As I alluded to before, I was going through a dark period. Now, here's what I would say, and I hope it can be appreciated, truly appreciated for what it was, for what it is, for what it was. The dark period that I was going through was way too similar to what's on his channel. The dark period that I was going through was take it for what it's worth, was way too similar to what's going on to what they're showing now on his channel. Well, how therapeutic would his channel have been to me back then? I think that's a fair question. Listen, I'm out. That's my time. I appreciate y'all for popping in. This was off the cuff. We don't really talk about stuff like this. I don't know if I will. I would just say I was triggered by the people and their comments and everything like that. Way too many of us, and I think that's what I'm looking at it. When I look at social media and what it's based off of, how people get their subs and everything like that, too much of it is gender war based. We're not being shown, and that's crazy because if you can't get the black man and the black woman together, because it's only Chase and his wife that are married on that channel. And I believe they're married in real life, so they're not going to portray their relationship any differently. But you got infidelity on the cable network stations, right? When you look at the commercials, you get biracial love, interracial love, right? You get interracial love on the commercials, right? Then when you go to the movie theaters to watch superhero stuff, you don't even get it right there. Then when you come to social media, you got balloon popping, right? You got the gold digger prank, right? You got the big butt prank, all those pranks. None of those show us loving one another, ridiculing one another, roasting each other, talking about one another. Hell, none of that even shows us how to even, and shout out to Mr. Joseph Illich for what he was talking about, the child book that he bought where the young lady is a judge in her community. There's nothing out there to show us how to de-escalate nothing. De-escalate nothing. Be wise enough not to do nothing. Go get some advice. No, that ain't out there. And damn it, if you can't get it from, oh my God. If you can't even get it from the comedy, the comedian, and said Jesus is popping. If I can't get it from there, damn it, I don't know where I'm supposed to go get it from. Because wrestling, I got Bianca Belair and Montez Ford. I got that. I got Booker T and Charmel. I guess I might see Boris Kojo and Ari, Nicole Ari Parker. I might get them every now and then on social media. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. That said, that's depressing. We out. Wow, that's you can't even get it in the comic books, huh? So I can't get it in the comic books. I can't get it in the superhero movie. I can't get it in the science fiction because it's just one of us. I can't get it in the horror movie. I can't. I did, but we made that. We made that. We made that. We made that one though. The movie where we had the railroad car in it, which had we made that. We made that one. But Dad, that's tough. That's tough. It's crazy. Well, that's a bit of eye-opening news right there for me to seriously think about. Like, I am crazy. Oh, shoot. Well, DC got it. Black Lightning. Black Lightning. Yeah, so I guess, damn, that's crazy. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, and everything like that. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. That's it. We out. Till next time. Meantime, memory of late great Don Cornelius, Chadwick Boseman. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.